service commanders who are heads of federal government security agencies represented here in Plateau State are also here. I recognize you all. And this is my third time of visiting Plateau State in my official capacity in the last 1 year and 3 months. I could remember that my last visit to you, Your Excellency, we had very useful discussions which produced great results that have prevented several incidents that have happened in Plateau. Your Excellency, I want to start my remarks today by extending my heartfelt condolences to you, your government, and the people of Plateau State, and especially the families of those who were murdered in the recent senseless attacks on vulnerable communities in Plateau State. We condemn in the strongest possible term these acts of violence. We recognize the severity of the incident, the severity of the situation, and its negative impact on the local farming communities in Plateau State. We have recently increased our deployment to Plateau State. We have deployed more men, more security personnel, and more operational assets to the affected areas. And the operations are ongoing. We are working tirelessly with other security agencies and the intelligence community. We are intensifying our intelligence gathering efforts to identify the masterminds behind these dastardly acts and bring them to justice. Your Excellency, we appreciate your leadership, and I commend the collaboration between state agencies and federal agencies in Plateau State. We are going to continue to work together. We will continue to work tirelessly until we are able to solve these problems. The criminals are exploiting the obvious fact that it is not possible for us to cover all the vulnerable communities in Plateau State with manpower. But what we cannot cover with manpower, we will look for other ways of covering them. This cannot be allowed to continue. I don't want to say much on this, but I would say that this criminal element will soon be surprised, because I know that their days are numbered. Your Excellency, I want to appreciate you for the support that you have been giving to the security agencies in this state. And I want to appeal for calm. I want to appeal to our people that we should not profile criminals based on their ethnics. We must stop ethnic profiling of criminals. Criminals must be dealt with as criminals. Criminals don't have tribes. They are just criminals. Let us work together to ensure that the criminals in our midst are dealt with as criminals and not on the basis of where they come from. I thank Your Excellency for warmly receiving me today, and I look forward to a friendly visit to Plateau State, maybe towards Christmas time. I want to come and enjoy my Christmas in Plateau. Thank you.
I think if you ask me, I will tell you these are just mere political statements. What we expect, if you are really serious about whatever utterances or statement you are making, you will vow, promise that when next a thing like that will happen again, you will resign your appointment. Then Nigeria will know that, fully speaking, we have Inspector General of Police who is really taking his job so serious. But so long as you didn't do that, it goes to show that you are just trying to fulfill all righteousness, simply because if you didn't go there, people might think maybe you have an ulterior motive towards the state. And that is why you are there. Honestly speaking, if you ask me, I'm not taking your word for serious. Because these people are all over the places. Coming out to tell the world that we shouldn't profile some persons as maybe they are from a particular tribe or not, I believe you are just trying to shy away from the truth. We all know whatever is happening in the state, allegedly they are Fulani herdsmen. So it is not a crime calling them by the tribe they represent. And these are some of the names so far mentioned all over the places. At those states as we speak, they can't sleep with their two eyes closed. If you mobilized all security agencies, most especially under your custody, to Plateau State, what now happened in the eastern part of the country? What now also happened in my own state, Edo State? I believe it is high time we face it the way it should be. Whoever you have in your custody, ask them, whose interests are they representing? Why are they making life unbearable for people? What is the main purpose why they are doing it? If a name is being mentioned, irrespective of how that person is, the societal status of that person, we shouldn't look at it. Let's face it squarely. Not until we begin to say the truth the way it should be. Have it at the back of your mind. These are just tip of the iceberg compared to what most of these people are planning on a daily basis. And I want to urge your men, they should be very careful, because this time the whole world wants them to produce positive results. As a result of that, the desperate ones might just go out there, pick innocent souls, maltreat them to the extent of them saying what they knew nothing about, just to cover up. Now, sir, if you really believe you are effective, you want to work, promise Nigerians, if this thing happens again, the Commissioner of Police should go or resign, or you, Inspector General of Police, should resign. If that one is done, believe you me, whatever statement so far made by you will be taken serious by all Nigerians. But until that is done, whatever you just say are mere political statements. It is so sad. Anyway, share and follow the page. I sympathized with the families so far in this mess. May the Lord Almighty grant all of you that heart to bear this irreplaceable loss